The west of Perth, Western Australia. It is a stunning backdrop, beautiful place to play sport. It's a multi-use facility, but today it hosts the third, the final, the decider, if you like, between Australia and Pakistan in one-day international cricket. It is wonderful to have your company wherever you are around the world, and this is the Australian lineup. Wholesale changes for the Australians. We've got a new captain, Josh Inglis, and we've got 5 changes. Cooper Conley. Ooh, the outside edge of the bat. Salmon at second slip. Oh! Trying to create some width there, just a little bit tight of line. Pakistan, they'll be up at handers. Oh, that's going to go to the boundary. So some handy extras for the Australians. It's 5 wides. It's looked like he went for the...
Well, that's tight. But I think that's a tough call, that one.
Backward a point. At least 3. It may even get to the boundary.
And having Rizwan as captain, the wicketkeeper, I just noticed then he...
Leg. And that is going to go down to the third man region, which is vacant. It's a beautiful shape and bounce from Naseem Shah. Question our point with that.
Catalyst for a lot of those wins.
Out. As easy as you like. A beautiful length from Naseem Shah. Just left the right-hander. There was no foot movement from Fraser McGurk. And again, finds the outside edge. Does the Pakistan bowling lineup and Australia lose their
defensive technique at the top?
On that front foot where he just doesn't see.
Runs there. Plenty of open space on the offside.
That was really nice, Gil, because he allowed it to come.
Oh, indeed there is. He's going to profit with a boundary. So maybe he did play it a little bit later. He didn't push too hard at it. The ball went down rather than up. Well, that's nicely picked up. He's gone for the real glory ball there. He's hoping it's still swinging enough, but came right out in the middle of the bat. That's nice as well. Controlled punch, again a fraction over.
Withdraws the bat and he's gone! Straight to second slip. Hardy departure, Freedy's pumped, as he should be. And Australia lose their second wicket. Welcome along, Wasim Akram and Mike.
Slightly shorter, but he...
Oh, gee, that's a shot. Really nicely played by Matthew Short. He moves to 14 after 7. Australia at 2.
On yet, Haris Rauf, who's got...
Again, 3 slips in the gully, waiting. Punch down the ground and punch beautifully by Inglis.
Yeah, a little bit of counter-punching from the Australian batsman now. Matt Short.
Everything is full.
Big gap out through mid-wicket. Good hustle. Beaten.
This is a length, that's brilliant sense.
Straight over the top of that slip. Extra bounce. Got Short, but he gets it to the rope.
50 up.
A bit like Brett Lee. Brett Lee said, I can't bowl 150 k's an hour anymore, then I'm not...
20 between these two.
Marta. But he realises...
Side off stump. Straight up in the air. Rizwan stands underneath it and takes yet another catch. Naseem's got his second. The Australian captain goes. And Pakistan on top here in the West. Australia...
Wicket again. By
Cooper Conley, Haris Rauf.
Flicks that away and just about in the gap. And wants 2 and we'll get it. That's well placed. There it is again. Should be at least a couple. Starting to flow now, the runs for Australia. Yep. Another nice shot. He's got that ability. It's high in the bag. Could it be? It is. That's a 9th wicket in the series. Beautifully bowled, and Matt Short will be very disappointed. Just fell into the hole. Begins. Ooh, just over the top. That'll be 4. Good shot. Went for it. A little bit of relief there for Marcus Stoinis. First one for him. Oh, gee, what about the comeback? Can't do much about that. Thank you. 16 done.
Harris Ralph got Maxwell first with a slip in place. And he goes full early. One come. Squared up, out! Gets Maxwell again! 3rd time for the series, 2nd time for a duck. Harris Ralph's pumped up, and Australia are crumbling in the West.
Well, it's the pace.
He's gone now. Can we get...
Edge, another one. Hasnain gets his first. Rizwan takes yet another catch. Is he having a little period here in Australia? Stoinis departs in Australia in all sorts now. 6 for...
In at number 9 against someone like 200. Well,
Disappointed with that shot. Marcus.
Lethal, Zampa. Scoops it away. Back to a square. And with a couple.
yeah.
A little inside edge as he prodded at it, Adam Zampa. I say he wasn't exactly Max Verstappen. Slip in place. Edged over the top of slip. Had a long time to see it. Didn't have the height.
Well, Zampa's obviously made up his mind that he's just going to play a few shots here, get as many runs as he can quickly, and he can be dangerous.
Saw that shot outside of the nets. Every club and country cricketer is now Zampa's shaking his hand.
It off.
You have the
That's a nice shot. Beautifully played. A boundary. Wow. Sean Abbott.
shoulder outside off stump. That was the idea probably by Shaheen Shafri. He bowled beautifully with the new ball. Only got 1 wicket though.
Out. Straight to him. There was a wide one a couple of balls before. Saeem takes the catch. And another one goes down for Australia.
Cricket.
Nicely cut. There's a boundary for Spencer Johnson. He hasn't looked the worst. Beautifully played back to the point. To Spencer Johnson with the slip. Short, slapped. Fielder down there, comes around. Now the boundary for Spencer Johnson. Hasnain couldn't cut it off. Abbott gives himself room, hacks it away.
A hand as well, and he's gone off to hospital.
Picked that up. There's a fielder out there. He's coming in. He needs to be going back. Abdullah came in. Not that it would have mattered. Yep.
Well, that's good cricket, and then the drop and run. So now it's up to Spencer Johnson.
High in the air. Is it short? The fielder comes in. Always looked to me to short. It's a good effort by Hasnain down there. He moved immediately. But the lack down there. Abbott spoons it. Should be taken. Ralph does it. Can do no wrong. Harris Ralph, Afridi gets his second. Abbott's right little effort comes to an end, and Australia are 8 down with just 104. As Lance have wrap it up and hit the sheds. Bowled him! Shaheen Shah Afridi. Castles Morris points to the sky, and Australia without Cooper Connolly.
And his team again have been excellent.
Put on a wonderful show.
Big break, and that's exactly the message he delivered.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and to everyone out there. I think Australia will be disappointed with that batting performance. They bowled out in less than 32 overs. But they'll be wanting some early wickets to put Pakistan under pressure and give themselves some chance of winning this game.
They've got the ball in the hand. What are they going to do, do you think, Australia? Wasim, if you were out there bowling?
I think I'll just go for the wickets early on, pitch it up a bit, because both these batters played well in the previous game in Adelaide. Both the youngsters
Start and get off to a flyer.
to start.
They're all going to come to
Or are they playing shield?
saying as in when they're...
Flicked away, and that'll be 4. You've got a very square, fine leg. And now you...
legs, but seems comfortable to go underneath.
Yeah, oh, that's a beautiful shot as well. Just wide of mid-on, just eases it into the gap. Well, also, I've seen some still shots of you, and sometimes that...
Upish, just over the top. It's going to make its way to the boundary. It's a big, thick inside edge. And Hardy unable to rein it in. Helped down to fine leg, and it goes all the way. Just got underneath it, the right trajectory. Upish, and just on the... Well, I was going to say the half volley. Perhaps he even did get his hands underneath, but wasn't able to hop on. Only took 4. Oh, he's over. He's over. But it's not going to matter. No, good work from Spencer Johnson. So it's only going... He's taken it on. Spencer Johnson sits underneath it. Oh, what's he done? I think he might have dropped that into the rope. Just got to feel... It's a nice stroke. Really compact. And that tells you you're watching the ball really closely. If you're hitting...
So they knew how to switch it on in India.
Nice and struck again. The chase is on. He does well.
Toll, I can tell you.
Square, brilliant. Well done. Advances, punches it straight down the ground. Ayub starting to get into his work. We saw this in Adelaide when he just caught fire. He moves even closer. Shafiq, away from a diving mid-wicket. More runs, though. Save your legs. Pakistan all of a sudden roll to 70.
Yeah, this is good batting from Pakistan.
Straight back to him. Catch taken. Really well done, Lance Morris. In front of his home crowd. Australia finally get a wicket. Shafiq's innings comes to an end. Fine caught and bowled by Lance.
Selectors stick.
Poland.
Scotty Bob.
It is.
Bowled in. Morris has got a second. Ayub departs. Played on. And some joy for Lance Morris.
Yeah, second wicket for Morris. That too, a set batter, Sam Ayub. He was unlucky.
Taking Adam Zampa off after just
Flip in place, third man, Gully.
Australian captain brings them in.
His first spell to Bubba's arm, full, driven down the ground, and Bubba, he doesn't need to run anywhere for that. Just a beautiful on drive. Class from Bubba.
Well, that was a real loose.
Sent back.
Good call by Rizwan, otherwise I would have...
Wants 2, and we'll get it easily.
What's the thoughts on the bilateral series?
I'll look for 2 here.
Did you?
Yeah, and that is going to be epic. So everyone in Perth got that opportunity to come down. Watch the opening. Yeah, looking forward.
You know how they bounce back to the Arsenal to beat us with the...
Down the wicket and over the top. He's had enough. Gets enough on it too, and it clears the rope. He wants to finish it early, the skipper.
Average 33.
Oh, what about that there from Bubba? Rizwan at one end, Razam at the other. Beautiful straight drive.
Australia and India in that test.
Another one down the ground. Just a punch, but it was in the middle of the bat.
Brink of a series win. Straight down the ground. We've got to move on now. Rizwan lobs it over the rope for another 6. It seems. Advances, whacks it away through mid-wicket. 4 more. Pakistan crowd on their feet out at mid-wicket. Over pitch, straight down the ground. Bubba Azam with a boundary, hands in the air. The skipper the same. Pakistan beat Australia in the series. The first time they've done it in this country.